In this video, I'm going to show you a really cool trick that I've learned in order to be able to get my AI agents to actually understand what day of the week it is and to be able to pick a date in the future when I tell it to. So if I say, hey, I need you to set something for Tuesday, and I don't want it to just guess when Tuesday is someday. I want it to actually know what date Tuesday is so that when it calls my calendar, it actually knows. And so I have this is actually running in workflows like this. This is a GoToMeeting scheduler. I've got that video. I'll put that in the link in the description below so you can get that workflow for free. But I actually have this tool using what I'm about to show you right here. And in fact, I literally just copy and pasted this right here. So over here, what we're going to do is don't worry about any of the data. Like I said, I copied and pasted this. Here in my system prompt, I'm going to come all the way down here. And many of you may know that you can do like a dot now or a dot today or a JSON today. So if I do curly braces, $ today, it will output, I'll come over here, it outputs the date time. Boom, there's the date time right here. Okay, I can then do a dot format, and I can format it like year, month, day. Why is that not right? Oh, I don't have an end. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, and so I can format it as the date, or I can do if I did seconds and minutes. So if I did hour, minute, second, maybe second. There we go. No, second. That's interesting. It's not giving me the seconds. Possibly. Oh, it's because of now. That's why. Change that to now. So for the time, there we go. So it's 8:59 a.m. for me and 22 seconds, 25 seconds. All right. So you may already know that you can do a dot format. One of the options for the formatting is this one right here, D, capital D's. All right, and what that one does, so if I'll do that, and do a today dot form. Actually, I have it right here. I can show you. I'm breaking everything. Okay, doesn't matter. So here, I have a today dot format and the 4 Ds. And so here, you'll see it outputs this form of it right here. So it gives me the date, today, Saturday, with today's date, May 31st, 2025. That's when I'm recording this. All right. Now, what you'll see here is, with that in mind, I can actually map out the whole next 2 weeks and actually feed it to my AI agent so that when I say, hey, schedule something on Tuesday, it has that information input into it at the beginning, right in its system prompt, so that it doesn't have to guess. All right, so we never ever want AI agents to have to guess about anything because they will absolutely hallucinate it and just come up with random stuff and say, oh, Tuesday the 17th. Well, Tuesday is not the 17th, it's June 3rd. So man, hey, get it right. This is how we do it. All right, and so I've created a block here and I'll use this for anything that needs scheduling. I'll give it the current date time. So I'll do a now. So here's the date time. So it knows what right now is. I give it today's date in that dot format. But then I'll also do tomorrow and then +2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 14 using this dot plus. All right. Okay. Dot plus. And then this form here, it's a number, comma, and then this quotation mark days. Now you can actually technically make this weeks. And so I added 1 week. Now that I'm looking at next Saturday, June 7th, instead of tomorrow. So let me change this back to days. It's now June 1st is tomorrow. You can change this to years, or just maybe not. I spell years right. Years. Okay. Now it's doing 2026. All right. I can do. I can't do minutes because I'm doing today. It's not going to count it. But if I did minutes. It would do minutes if I was looking at a dot the now, which gives me the time. I can do months. So now instead of tomorrow being June 1st, it says June 30th. All right, and so that's how we do it. We set that to just a dot plus. Then I have 1, days, and then I have my dot format, which gives me this form again. And I just copied, pasted it, and then just changed the number 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way to 14. And that gives me the next 2 weeks for my calendar agent to be able to understand what's going on next week and the week after. All right, so now I can say, hey, I need to schedule a meeting with Tom. It needs to be on a Tuesday. Well, my AI agent can then go and it can go pull my Google Calendar for Tuesday the 3rd, and it'll format it correctly with June 3rd, 2025. It'll check my calendar. If it sees that there's nothing available, it can then check the next Tuesday as well, because it's going to have that date, June 10th. And it's not going to have to try to guess or hallucinate the math of how to figure out when Tuesdays are. I give it. And so obviously you can give it more information if you want. You can give it the next 3 weeks, next 4 weeks of information. You just copy, paste, and then change the number. You can change the weeks, the months, or however you want to do it in order for it to be able to process the information the way you need it to. And so I just think this is a really, really cool way of being able to display this data to the agent so that it no longer has to hallucinate. All right, and so you can, like I said, you can change this to now instead of today, and that'll allow you to change minutes and hours and whatnot for whatever kind of trigger that you're using and however you need to process the information. And so that's what I got for you today, this really cool way of being able to do date mapping in AI agents that lets them know what day of the week it is so that they always get your calendar right. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. It really does help. If you want more helpful tutorials or even a bunch of free workflows, please join my free school community. They're all available for free. Social media posting bots, executive assistants, business tools of all variety, all available for free. Just click the link below. As always, I'm Bradford Carlton. Let's automate your success together.